I'm just showing an updated version of the firmware, which I updated on the Hawkes Bay recently. This shows the input of my classic system and the Hawkes Bay system. It's the combined one because they're both going through the same shunt. So this is basically the whiz bang. And what I wanted to see was this one here is what didn't used to appear. At least I didn't notice it, but it shows now. This is the output of just the Hawkes Bay. So the other one, this one here, is the combined 44 amps. This is the combined here. So the update did help. Change that. These timers don't seem to work yet, I don't think. I'll have to wait and see when my batteries fill up today. But I haven't noticed them working yet. But I just did the update and I'm not even sure my battery's filled up yet. So anyway, we got a lot of screens here. More information. Whiz Bang Jr. screen. And I think that SoC is tracking better now. I don't know. I have to watch it over some time to see. One day it didn't seem like it was tracking very well, and then the next day it does, so I'm not really sure about it yet. So just to clarify why I'm seeing two different currents going on that display on the Hawkes Bay MNGP2. I have the classic here. The classic's charging through this shunt, and there's two whiz bangs on there. One of them goes to the classic up here, and the other whiz bang goes to the Hawkes Bay here. So that's why I can see both the classic and the Hawkes Bay on that reading I showed on the MNGP2, because everything is going through here. But then I can also see just the output of this and just the output of this. Like right now the classic says it's doing 1700 watts and 30 amps. So anything additional is coming from this one, the Hawkes Bay. As far as the SoC, showing 90%. On the Hawkes Bay, it's showing 89% on the classic, and the batteries show, let's see what they show. They show 90%. One battery is 94% because it's colder, and so it usually, the classic usually shows the lowest of these three. So they're all pretty close. What was the classic again? Classic was showing 89%. But I found the classic is the most accurate, because in the past I watched these on the battery reported ones and these weren't right. They seem to be right down to about 50%. They get filled up every day. They seem to be correct, but I've seen where the classic was counting more accurately and over a long term than these ones that are built into the battery. So they're right on, pretty close to each other.